Hi guys, this is Future Sarah, and I quickly wanted to preface this video and say that I filmed this back in April of 2021, around 3 weeks before my actual GCSE exams. Quick disclaimer, I do not by any means study for 11 hours every single day. In fact, this was probably one of the, if not the most productive day of my entire life. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. That was such an awkward intro.
Like a me, go on my link, poking the sink, chopping that work like a Roddy, serving the new Maserati, and a brand.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to
Okay, so after my unnecessarily but very mindful morning routine, I started off the day typing furiously on my laptop, writing some summary notes on magnetism, which was actually the last unit we studied for physics. I went on a quote-unquote burnout phase after mocks in January because I studied really hard since I thought these grades would end up being my final grades, and it took me around 3 weeks to recuperate and get back into the swing of things. Anyways, I digress. I was basically using Save My Exams, my own notes, and the syllabus to make these, and I just typed it all up on a Google Doc. Then I went on to do a maths pass paper. I did 2 paper 2s, which is the non-calculator paper if you do CIE. If you're doing your GCSEs now, please do as many past papers as possible because it's probably one of the most efficient methods of revising since it's essentially like a mock and allows you to see what you need to put more effort into studying. It also gives you a very good idea of the structure of the paper and how much time you have in the actual exam. I was watching a study with me while I was doing this paper for some motivation, and I will link it down in the description if you're interested. After that, I looked up the mark scheme on my laptop and graded the papers. I screenshotted the questions I got wrong and pasted it into a separate notebook on GoodNotes. Looking back at where you went wrong is really key to doing well and improving, so I would highly recommend doing that. This applies to all subjects, not just maths, so please go and try it out. Following that, I decided it was finally time for breakfast, so I went to the kitchen and made myself a yogurt bowl. Spoiler alert, I cut up strawberries and bananas, put some oats in, and then also topped it with some peanut butter. After breakfast, I decided it was time for some biology flashcards. I wrote every single definition from the syllabus onto a flashcard, and I was just going through those. In this particular instance, I think I was going over chapter 6, which is plants. Next, I pulled out a past paper on my iPad that I did the day before and looked up the mark scheme and graded the paper. If you're wondering why I was typing, it's because I got a question wrong and I didn't really understand it, so I wanted to add some more information about it onto my notes. Then I wrote up my geography notes because Edexcel decided to cancel their exams, so we do have a final test at school on urban environments coming up very soon. This took me a pretty long time, so long that my phone actually decided to die recording this clip. I scrambled to find my charger and afterwards annotated my chemistry notes. This is honestly not a great way to revise, so please don't do that because it's a passive method of revision and there's tons of research that has shown that it's really ineffective. I was also simultaneously writing summary notes for this chapter on a Google Doc and was cross-referencing my notes on my iPad. Hey guys, so I just got changed into my workout clothes because I'm going to be doing some exercise now and take a break from revising. Basically, I've planned every single workout I'm going to be doing over the course of my GCSEs in Notion, and today I'm going to be doing an ab workout and a leg workout. These videos will be linked down in the description below if you guys want to do the same ones. But yeah, let's go and exercise.
Damn, so keto, damn, just like most of my clothes, damn. Chain on skateboard B, my OG.
North side, coolin' shorty, yeah, that's where I stay. Heard you was a lame boy, get up out my face. Got my ex keep calling sweater, she be in the way. And I need to stay around.
After my workout, for some reason, my hair was an absolute mess and I decided to do nothing about it. But anyways, I started going over my biology flashcards again for a different topic. I'm pretty sure it was chapter 17, which is to do with genetics, but I'm not entirely sure. Following that, I finished annotating my notes and writing the summary up on a Google Doc. And honestly, I'm really not proud that I was doing this for such a long time, but hey, I learned from my mistakes and that's what really matters. Next, I typed up my last analytical essay for my GCSE career as it was due in the next couple of days, so I quickly did that. I believe it was on a piece called Manderley, which was an old mansion, and the descriptions were extremely vivid, so it was quite an easy task. Usually, I would handwrite all of my essays as practice for the real exam, but since this was just a piece of extension work, I was a bit lazy, so I just typed it up instead. Then I did another past paper. This one was biology paper 6, which is the alternative to practical paper, and in my opinion this is the easiest paper out of the 3, so I don't do that much practice on it. This time I decided to print out the paper since we do have to measure things, especially when you have to calculate the magnification, so it's just wiser and easier if I print it out. They are quite generous with timing for this paper, so it really isn't an issue at all. For this one, they give you an hour and it really only takes around 20 minutes, 30 minutes max if there's a long answer question. But compared to the other exams, you aren't pressed for time at all for this paper. Once I finished the paper, I went and graded it, and I'm really sorry for the lighting changes because I think the sun was setting when I was filming this, so there are a lot of shadows moving around. Anyways, what I like to do when I mark papers is, even if I got the answer correct, if there are multiple answers or more points that I didn't put into my answer that I could have, I will also copy those out. And finally, surprise, surprise, I went over another set of biology flashcards. I think this was probably 7.1 because that was human nutrition and digestion, and it was a whole process with the alimentary canal. So yeah, I was going through those and going through all those definitions because it was a really good idea of what I needed to include in 7-mark answers about the digestive system, and yeah. Hi guys, so I just had a shower and washed my face and brushed my teeth, but now I'm just going to chill for a bit. I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube or go on my phone and catch up with my friends while the water absorbs into this towel. But yeah, I will catch you guys later.